Good morning, everyone, and thank you for uh, logging in to the Generative AI course. So, here, what we are going to talk about is we are going to talk about what is generative AI. I have done a lot of webinars about this, and I have a particular section in this course that talks about the all the recordings of the generative AI webinars and the audio events that I have done. And then I'm going to have a brief section about what actually is generative AI. As I have told you earlier, generative AI is a subset of artificial intelligence that has started in November 2022 after the launch of ChatGPT. Generative AI is something that generates an output according to the user's input that is there. We will be talking about what is generative AI, the engine behind generative AI, the large language models, the four different use cases of generative AI, that is text generation, language generation, image generation, audio generation, and video generation. We will be talking more about ChatGPT. As we all know, that is one of the most important tools. We will also be talking about DALI 2, wherein we can generate images, and Midjourney prompt, wherein we can use a Discord server to use text to generate beautiful images, and they use stable diffusion models. I will be talking about the engine that is there, the AI engine, wherein we are going to understand how the large language model works, how does the prompt engineering work. These are the buzzwords we will be using. So the who for whom this course is, this course is for everyone who wants to know what actually is generative AI. It is a part of artificial intelligence, we all know, but here it is more related to the consumers. So the consumers are public at large. Anyone who has internet and a browser can use the power of generative AI to start learning and implementing in whatever phase of life they are. This is a beginner level course wherein you will get the surface level information about these topics. We will give an idea of what are the engines, what are the technical stuffs that are there, and this is the intermediate to advanced level will be in different courses that are going to launch, but this is a basic level for us to understand what are the main elements that are available and what are the elements that you need to know to take advantage of this generative AI boom. So, welcome to this course, and this course will be keep on updating its modules, the chapters that are there. As more and more information come, the webinars will be keep on adding on the webinar section, and this is going to be one stop for all the people who are interested about generative AI at beginner level, from zero to at least to a basic knowledge, wherein you can start using it as a consumer and as well as a producer, wherein you can use these tools to understand about generative AI. So few things that I also want to add before you have to become in the producer side is NLP, natural language processing, which I have taken in my previous courses. That prompt engineering I'll be talking more about in this case. And the third is process engineering. Here you need to go back to Python, wherein I talked about how we can connect APIs and get information. So this is very important, where you are going to understand about the process engineering side, wherein you are going to use API connectors or agents to link different modules and get an output. So I have done a project, I have done a lot of Python projects, but this Python project wherein I talked about how to get the data from weather API will give you a good foundation to start exploring the OpenAI APIs. OpenAI APIs also I'm going to explain in these next videos that are there in some of the projects and how I have done it. But how to play around with APIs, because API calls have JSON file, and how to read the JSON file and get the desirable information is some of the skills that you need to understand, and that will be in the prior class. So the prerequisite for this particular course is for the consumer side is just the basic understanding and the knowledge about these things. For the intermediate to advanced level, then you need to also add these Python level skills, some NLP skills, and some deep learning or large language model skills. So thank you very much. Feedbacks are always welcome on the comments, and see you in the next chapter. Bye bye.